second time's trying. Yeah, now it seems to be okay. Yeah, because the first time I was trying to start the stream, YouTube was just like, nope, not today. It was a bit confusing. Sorry, my boyfriend is still making his leave, so there will be some noises on the background. Yeah, so today I'm going to do sketchbook work. I have my Stillman Burn here. And I was going to use my Schminke palette, but then I was thinking this is one of those palettes I'm super familiar with and paint a lot, so I want to paint something I don't usually use. So we are going with this one, which is Winsor Newton Artist. And this came in lovely wooden box set. It has 12 colors. They are a bit odd in the selection. And I think I have used these in few of the paintings. But here's the swatch card. But the colors in this palette are really, I would say, traditional. It's really lacking on the browns because there's not dark brown at all. Also, it has white. So I was thinking I will give this a try because I have been using this a little bit and I want to get familiar with this palette. I like this form factor. This is like really small and easy to take, and also the palette, the mixing area is quite nice. So I want to get myself familiar with that one. And we are drawing bunnies today as well. I was trying to do some like ideas what I will do for Easter, but I didn't end up using this idea. And just clip the sketchbook. I will have my references at my phone because I have been collecting in the Instagram. I've been collecting funny. I will not show the reference on the screen in case my phone shows some notifications, but I can quickly show that I have been collecting funny references. And this has been actually quite a fun way to like use the social media and at the same time use it in something useful. So I have a lot of funny bunny pics there. I have been trying to pick the ones they have like expressions. Let's start with this one. He is looking quite surprised. Bunnies usually look very surprised in the photos. I don't know how well it goes if I'm combining the ballpoint pen with watercolors, but that was something I wanted to try in this page and this stream. I will try different type of sketching with the and different watercolors techniques, so I can like find edge of the page came quite quickly here. Well, the bunny's ears must now be going a bit over the page. I know the ballpoint pen ink can be like grease based, so might resist watercolor or do something funny, but nose there and the mouth. Rest of the rendering I will do with the paints. Middle of spring cleaning. Yeah, I need to tackle my studio as well. At one point I was doing spring cleaning. I was not doing it too well because the... Levi! Minä olen edelleen täällä, älä hauku. I have to remind Levi that I'm at the home still. I was like trying to do spring cleaning in my studio, and then I noticed that it is just like not possible. I have way too much stuff, and I tried to do it in the like not getting much of the declutter and just like quickly organizing it, having like clean work surface. But it actually didn't work that well because when I started to work, and I have again messy studio, and it's mostly because I don't have like how my storage... Levi! How my storage is going is that most of them are under my desk, because I have like secretary type of desk, and this houses most of my art supplies, and it is not working so well, because that means that I have to be like... I have to like lift the table to be able to access them, and it is something I have been thinking I really should like... I should change. I was also thinking I definitely need to do some decluttering. I have done at one point. I think it's a few years back when I did that. But definitely it is something I need to do again. I have a lot of art supplies I'm like not using, and somehow I'm still keeping them at my stash, and they're just taking space, and I have actually like tended to like I have really... Levi! I have really bad system of like restocking. I don't have dedicated place for restocking my watercolors, but often when I buy watercolors, I will restock what colors that look like they are closely like running out. Okay, that's okay, but then I forget that I have restocked them, and then I order them again. So in the end, I will just be having multiples of the same color. I've been low buy for quite a long time. It has been going well, and currently this year I actually like lifted the whole thing, so I can just like buy whatever I want, and it seems to be I don't want to buy that much art supplies anymore. I need to darken that brown. I will be brave and go with the black. My problem is like I have way too many watercolor palettes. I have so many, and I will still only use few of them. Like some of the watercolor palettes I have not touched at all. And also problem is that my table is doesn't have that much space, so I actually can't even use my core palette because it's so huge palette physically that it will take whole table. I don't have any space left for like painting, so I definitely need to consider some of the things in my task. Do I really need them, or do I really will use them at some point? But last round I got rid of the most of the art supplies I was keeping in wrong reasons. Like water-soluble oils I couldn't even use, I still had them in my stash and stuff like that. Ah, hi Dan. Terve, yeah. Skip dumpster. Yeah, I really know the feeling. Like I had to do some decluttering at the downstairs as well. We moved houses a few years back, and I still feel that this new house is full of stuff that shouldn't be even moved. It's like definitely needed. Also, I have a lot of dog stuff. I don't know why that happens. I feel that I'm like really easily buying dog stuff. Ruka and Levi. I've been trying to get better at knowing that what I like, but with the paper I have, I would say tendency to hoard it. I have quite a lot of paper and still I mostly work in the sketchbooks, so there's like no point of me having a sizable paper collection because I use it very rarely. Any of them. It's funny that in the reference the bunny has clear like orange patches here. Also, I have tendency if I happen to found something I like this paper is one of the things. These are haiku cards. Actually, this is not, but it was similar looking one. And when I'm like buying it, and also I like it, then I went and buy like 7 packs of it. And then at some point I find something I like more and I stop using them. It doesn't have yet happened with that paper, but with some items I have insane amount of them stocked. One of them being erasers, because I like these black erasers and I have like 12 new ones waiting. Just in case. I haven't been yet used one. But I'm still like I'm just using it like I don't know how I think that. Like somehow my brain goes when I like something that I will use it a lot and then I will go completely overboard with the restocking. Box of painted. I like to have a backups. Yeah, same. Somehow I have that fear that it will be suddenly run out. And especially me living in Finland where I can't get most of the art supplies just by walking into the store. So I don't know. It just amplifies my hoarding. Even if I'm quite minimalistic in the other fields, but art supplies is not one of them. Also, I feel that it's have become really like social media content is really filled with marketing, and some of them are quite sneaky. And in many videos, there are some like they recommend paints, and they may not say that it's like paid promotion, and but at the same time it's like this feeling that it's like you need more paints, and it's like you will miss out something if you are not getting these paints. It's just weird. Yeah, definitely in Instagram I feel that the many artists are just like they are promoting stuff a lot. Yeah, I have had the same thing that when I start to, I think I have a few experience on that one. That when I start to like something, they discontinue it. It same goes with these AR cells. These are discontinued, and I need to, and that made me buy bunch of them. At one point, just like hoping to be restocked for the rest of my life, but at the same time I feel it's a bit too much. Like, it's how I could use 12 erasers. I haven't used even that one. Actually, mistake there. But art supplies, it's a weird thing. But at least I have got rid of the art supplies I don't use anymore. Because at one point I had really lot of those as well. Like I had a lot of charcoal stuff, even if I hate the charcoal, because I was thinking that is what artists should use, and it was really recommended everywhere. So it's funny that this bunny's ears are black inside. They might be in some rabbits, in the wild rabbits. I still usually draw them pink. Levi. One thing I actually really I miss out is that there used to be a really nice cola that was made in Finland, and it was like vanilla cola, and it was so good. It was like the best one, and I bought that a lot. And then they stopped making it, and it was like Finnish brewery that made it, and then I was like, okay, I need to find another one. And after trying a lot of different soft drinks, I found another cola I like it, and I was like, okay, this is good. And just recently I noticed that the new one I have been liking is also going to be discontinued. So I'm like, why? It's so annoying. I personally feel that it's almost like easier in the art supplies to be something discontinued, because I'm not so particular about the like paints. I could live if they discontinued something. But with something like food items, I am really picky about, so discontinuing them is like really big thing to me. Yeah, it's like I have tasted. I think every vanilla color there is available in Finnish stores, and nope, they are close, but they are not the same. Drives me nuts. And especially because it's like small Finnish brewery, I can't get like I can't order them online or anything like that. I just can't get them anymore. Interesting enough, the Mont Blanc ballpoint pen seems to have a little bit like purplish tint when it wets. Ah, yeah, tea blends. Same thing. There was one really good tea blend that was like discontinued. This bunny is looking really angry. I try to give it. Bit softer look. But I was thinking if I do the decluttering that I will reward myself that when I have done the declutter and if I do it properly, like really getting rid of the stuff I don't use and I don't need, I will then reward myself that I can order from Jackson's Art. Because I have been building cart there for a while now. Because one thing I really want is the proper gouache. I don't have proper gouache. Oh, hi Janne. This bunny is looking really angry. Bunny looks like something has discontinued and he wants that really badly. Then I think I have the same thing, like I have so much paint. It's like... It's really funny that I still think that I need to restock some of the colors. Even if I know I probably have the same pigment on the other palette, but I like to keep my palettes as like stocked. like fill it up. But I like using different palettes, and they have really different qualities. Like, even if I could live with just a Schminke palette, Schminke Horror'an palette, I still prefer to have more palettes than that. I think I will now fade the neck area. And it really depends like the subject I will paint, because now I've been quite into the natural subject, like doing dogs and hares and animals. I noticed that I don't have that many browns in my palette, so I would like to maybe getting some browns next. But then I know that at some point I will probably return to the really bright colors, so just changing. And I like that watercolor have long shelf life. I'm mostly worried about my fountain pen inks. Those have limited shelf life. And I really should go through all of my inks and see they are still working okay. They get moldy and you get stuff floating in them. That has happened to me in few inks, and I don't want that happen to other ones. That's why I store them in the like dark, so they don't get UV light anywhere. It's looking okay. Even if I was thinking this palette doesn't have that many browns, it still works okay. I actually don't remember what are the colors. But I think this is some kind of yellow that is quite opaque and quite useless as well. Still feeling that the bunny is looking a bit too angry. This might be a mistake because there was still wet on that area. I will let it dry and then fix it. Next bunny. Oh, this is so cute. Like, really. I want to paint them all. All the bunnies. Let's see, can I now fix the eye? I don't know it's the property of Winsor Newton paint or the specific colors have in this palette, but these are really easy to lift and fix. I can like here go with the wet brush and the paint is like really moving around. Maybe it's because I'm quite used to work with core, and core isn't that easily fixable. But I have white gouache. I want to put some of the highlights on the eye. I haven't yet used this gouache, so I hope it's not like separated. It looks a little bit like it. It might have separation there. I was actually going to dump it on top of the white pan, but let's not be that. Oh, binder's coming out. So let's give it a little bit like kneading. I could always go with having it like poking it with something thin, but I prefer to go with the kneading now. I give it a shake as well. A little bit loose. But it's better than my previous white. My previous white had become rock solid. Oop. I have quite a lot of the Mimery gouache, and reason being that it's one of those I think it's like only gouache I can get locally and in the open stock. Oh, this is really not so pigmented. Yep. It really feels like it should be white. And white gouache should be opaque. And this one has probably some binder issues. Next bunny. Now I have to draw something soft next, so I'm doing the like pet bunny. Starting sketching with the top of the head and then sides. And the cheeks. Then also I can place the eyes better. I have a feeling that I might draw the face a bit too long. And the ear. And the other ear, because the head is a little bit tilted, the other ear is. There. And there's Levi's hair. The bunny's butt. Little paws. And front paws are here. And this bunny is mostly white. So I'm thinking I will go with I don't like how the face looks. But I'm thinking I might I need to do either outlines or do background for the bunny. It's quite a chunky looking one, but I think I can paint the background and give the... I don't need to paint the whole background because maybe I'm a bit down here. And then paint with the gouache, I just squeeze out. And the reference bunny is sitting on the greenish couch, so I will do same thing on the background. And yeah, I just like muddied up my green here because I thought yellow on top of it. I need like having it here. This is one of those nicer brushes I have. And even if it's like, because it's squirrel, it's like really water resistant, like not water resistant, holds a lot of water, so goes really well with the loose backgrounds. But it still has sharp points, so it's nice. And I'm thinking I could get myself another quill, because this is my only one. I'm actually going to show the reference I'm painting. It's this bunny. I think it's a really cute looking one. Because this one turned out angry, I need something to balance it out. And I'm painting this a little bit more in different style. I want it to be a bit looser and less layers, so Yeah, this is okay actually. Should I erase those lines a little bit? Yeah, I'll erase them. This bunny has quite distinct pattern on the head. What I have been trying to do, like Levi's portraits, I have noticed that the animals that have pattern are quite hard to paint. Like they, especially if you need to catch the likeness of that particular pattern. Like with Levi, it's Merle pattern, so it's like really hard to get. And it's something I would eventually want to do because I would love to do some pet portraits. Just a few I have done, I have been really enjoying them. Let's look at this bunny has hair. Like, he has quite long hair on top of the head. The ears are much darker brown, so, and there's also darker areas on the spots. And also I could always shade the area a bit more. And I'm actually really wanting to grab my Cyaneink palette because it has sepia and it would be perfect for the ears. I had a little bit of the green here, but it's actually covered up nicely. And there is, I'm not sure if this spot or shadow, but I'm adding it in. Now for the white, I could shade it with the gray. But for the gray, I'm not going with the black. I'm going to do my favorite and really basic gray mix, so blue and burnt sienna. Burnt sienna is quite weak in this palette. And give this bunny a shadow. I want to keep loose, but the bunny is so fluffy that he's like quite hard to tell like which areas are his legs and which are the front body. Ah, hi Lani. Yeah, it's like really somebody's bunny in the Instagram. And I just like that pose was just so cute that I had to like save it and paint it. I have been collecting the bunny references. I think maybe I need to do a little bit darker on that area. I will go with the white gouache next. And for the gouache I'm using this small brush because this is the only one that is synthetic on this table. I have to say I'm not impressed by this white gouache at all. It feels really quite weak in its covering power. And I usually, when I'm getting gouache, I want it to be really opaque. Like, and this one is not fitting on that category. Levi! Small border collie has a lot of say. He's like really bargy. Sorry. I was thinking that I include like barking warning to my streams. Levi! I had dog warning in my Lumos review. The dog, like Levi and Ruka's head in the thumbnail. I was actually thinking to dump the whole gouache on top of the white I have in my palette. It's like really... I don't like it. I have full tube of it, so I need to use it. It's also my only white, so I have no other options, but it feels just really like clumpy when it's thick. Also my water is a bit dirty, but shouldn't affect the gouache that much. It's so annoying. Because I specifically got this tube of gouache so I can start to use like better white, because the Himi white is not so good. And Himi is the gouache palette I have, the only one. I am getting like proper gouache palette at some point, but it's definitely not my memory. Because I think the white gouache is one of those that really gives the idea of the quality. Well, Bunny is still cute, but the white is not so nice. Also, one thing I wanted to, like I previously was talking about that I was going to reward myself when I'm getting spring cleaning done, that I will order some new art supplies from Jackson. And one thing I was thinking to get is the flat brush, because I don't have any for watercolors. So I was thinking to get myself a flat brush and try that. Especially with the gouache, I was thinking it could be useful. I use quite a lot with the filbert with the gouache. Oh, Lana, what you are knitting? I usually also knit when I'm watching other people's streams. Bye, Don. It's also weird. Why it's like that? What is the pigment? Oh, it's zinc white. Why it's zinc white? It feels so weird. Like, why am I zinc white in huge tubes? Zinc is like the... that's... I currently don't have any knitting project going on. I have 2 crochet projects going on. I have the shawl still in the making, and also I have other. It's more like scarf. Yeah, I was thinking like why they have the huge. It's like my mistake, because I didn't check it in the store, but it was the only white they had available, so I was expecting it to be like permanent white. Let's give him a nose. And the eyes, of course. Okay, now that is Luca. Ruka! Ruka. Something terrible is going on in the yard. Definitely. Something super terrible. I think it's just neighbors doing some work in the yard. Have you decided what pattern you will use? Because I actually think I will probably do another shawl. Because I have another skein of the CPS wheel, so I might go and do another shawl as well. Or I will do the one shawl really, really huge. That is also one of the options. I was thinking, like, because my workspace is quite chilly, like our house is not that warm inside, especially in the winter, so I was thinking I could make it huge shawl, so it's more like a blanket I could wrap myself in. Probably one of that doing it with bubbles. Oh yeah, the bubbles are so funny, like fun, like I like doing them. And I've been really enjoying the pattern, it has been super good. Well, I actually, it was quite easy to do. Like, Levi! It was quite easy to do when I just get the first round done, and after that I haven't been even looking the pattern anymore. It has been going on really nicely. The only thing that bothers me is that because I started the yarn from the middle, it's the skein itself, because I have Levi! The skein itself is like getting really squeezy and tangled because I started from middle and I haven't been like rewinding it. I like this bunny. I think I will leave it that as is. Even if I'm not liking the effect the gouache made here, but... Levi! You don't know why my dogs are so annoying. They usually don't bark at much. Somehow they are really barking when I'm just doing streams. Same when I'm doing video. They're like, no, I'm doing the video, and then they will be barking. Yeah, and I have been moving my skein in the back, and because I had the shawl work with me, so it's like really, like it splosh out. I have a little like yarn bag I use, and I think I should put the yarn just there permanently and don't move it. I like it a lot. I like how this turned out. It's like really like I like how sketchy it is. Oh no. Now the Levi found the squeaky toy. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I was thinking getting some kind of bowl for it. Because it's like really... how to manage now. I will be showing you the Winsor Newton rack I have. Because I bought the Winsor Newton artist set in the like nice wooden presentation box. I got the like this cloth. With a funny thing, it's like it's meant for wiping your brush, and still it doesn't hold, like it doesn't wipe your brush very well. It's like not getting the water out of the brush. It's really funny. I had to rotate it. It's like waffle type of cloth. I don't know. It has really like, I can show it actually when I water the brush. If I'm like wiping the brush, it's like for little beads on the surface, and it doesn't like dry the brush. It's just like I don't know. It feels like it shouldn't be used as the rag of the brushes. I will quickly change my water because my water is getting really cloudy from the gouache. I'll be right back. Perfect. I think it said like, might be, it feels like it has something, like some kind of treatment on it. But I don't know who does the like things that the oh this is also one of the reasons why I like Schminke better than the Winsor Newton, because the Winsor Newton knobs fell out really easily. There's one small arrow I want to add. Yeah, I'm thinking I give it a wash. Since my previous big illustration is almost ready, I think what I'm going to do now is that I will do pre-sketch for what I'm thinking to doing next. I have Ruka's hair in the black pan. So my idea was having it was like scene I had in the mind, and it involves having the I was thinking what was the composition I was thinking. I think I had like this. This is like cooking pot, and I was thinking I need to maybe add some fire bit there. But I was thinking I have the I have one bunny here. And let's say that he is holding the, what these are called in English, I don't know, things you use for like the for the fire. This will be a leopard. Then there is another bunny. Oh, let's make it even funnier. Let's first here, and this is like kitchen scene. So this bunny has cooking like hat, but it's all smushed because there's another bunny standing on top of his head. And that one is leaning over a bit, and he can have the ears like that, and he is drawing something on the or he could hold like a really huge ladle. And let's put it like that. And then of course he needs to have the cooking hat, but it's between his ears because he has pointy ears. Then I was thinking this could be like really traditional, like fire pit. And I have the idea having the on this side like step stool, and this involves perspective, so it's not so easy. Having the bunnies there. And this guy is also leaning forward. And let's put that he's adding carrots. Carrots to the soup. And he will have the carrot basket here. And there's like carrots. There's also a small bunny in the basket. But mostly carrots. What else I could add? I'm thinking how maybe I'm doing like legs for this pot, so it looks more believable. There's like fire pit underneath. This guy is using the tool for the fire. In my original idea, I actually had the idea having, like Latlana having multiple bunnies holding it, but then I realized it's impossible because how this is like organized, because it will not show behind the pot. And I think the 3 rabbits on top of each other is a bit too much. This one looks like he's falling over. There's one rabbit. He's eating carrots there while others try to be cooking with them. Thinking of having something like a steam effect here. I'm not so good at drawing bunny expressions, and my style doesn't. It's definitely something I need to practice in the future. Oh, sorry, I hit my laptop. Do I have the? Let's see. Oh, I have. I have the kneadable eraser. Also, I have something, I don't know what this is. I'm like looking through my... everything interesting here. I don't even remember what I had those intros drawers. So with this one I can light and then... I actually... Oh, I have to go with the rolling. I'm not yet going with another round of... We'll go another round of sketching and ink only afterwards. Hi Rookwood! And nice to see you new people here. And I think I'll give it... if I can find the sharpener. Nope. Nope, I can't, so... Then we are not sharpening it. There's some dot that's like stick there. I'm starting with this bunny. I really should use a sharper pencil in this stage, because I can feel that it's dull and making quite big lines. I love his little cook hat. Yeah, not so little, but I still like it. And I'm going to give it a little bit of the cleanup. This is not how I usually work, but I wanted to try some new formats. And now I actually noticed that the hand is a bit too high, so it should be around here. I'm not too worried about the accuracy of the sketch. I'm just like more like wanting to test the idea and how it looks. I definitely need something to sharpen my pencil. It is not here. I have it in my pencil case. No, this feels like I rarely do like use normal pencils because I don't have a sharpener in the hand. And all my stuff are just like falling down. Oh no, Levi. I'm so sorry. He is annoying little dog. Oh no. If that is too annoying, I can go and take the toy away from him. Then we have the tiny bunny in the it's a little bit better looking like carrot when I color it. Then the removed basket. And the weaving pattern. Levi having solos. Yeah. Yes, it's really funny, like Ruka is type of dog who doesn't enjoy squeaky toys. He didn't have those when he was young, so he doesn't know like how to play with them, and he doesn't enjoy them. But Levi on the other hand is like, I think he's more like liking cars and stuff, so he's like really into squeaky toys, and now they have one squeaky toy and Levi's giving solos. I need to be now I'm feeling like more and more feeling that I really need to clean my workspace and give it a like proper spring cleaning because I can't find the eraser. No, not eraser, the sharpener. Oh, sorry, my my hair is again in the shot. So I'm trying this time doing much more detailed work. This idea actually came to me when I heard the saying that too many cooks spoil the broth. So I was instantly thinking that there's like too many bunnies in the kitchen. I'm really trying to make this illustration to work. I don't know that it does that make sense. Maybe I should give him a just putting like logs in there. That makes more sense. I usually don't do that much of the cleanup when I'm doing the before the line out. I just like go full line out on the messy sketch, and that's I have noticed causes, at least for me, doing many mistakes. So I'm trying to fix that. Also, this rim is looking a bit odd here, so I think I could bit more trumpet shape. I was thinking we should, I think I can show it. Because everybody has seen this. It's like my previous illustration I have been doing. And this one doesn't have line art. But with this I plan to do line art. And I am going with the very adventurous road. I'm going to pick the... I'm going to do it with the tip pen. Or do I want to do that? Maybe I go with the sailor one. Funny, like I'm doing tip and then I'm like, maybe not. I'm also really wanting to go fountain pen. Maybe I'll just go with this one. And I'll be used a platinum pigmented ink. This one is not light fast, so it's perfect for the sketchbook. It's also a really nice shade. I made already like first mistake. I will start with something really not so important. Just a basket. This is food nib, so it has possible to do thicker strokes when I put it more like lower angle. So. But with the high angle it does really fine strokes. My head isn't shot. Again. Small carrots. One carrot is absurdly long. Perspective is something I also should put on the list what I should study more. I don't like these were touching. Not good composition. Also inking in like line variation would be nice. With the bunnies I tried to do thicker lines on the and down here because I want them to feel like grounded, because the poses are quite leaning, so I love that hat. It looks funny. Oh, it's funny, I love like out of place. Also, this carrot looks a little bit, I would say, like misshapen. Yeah, I think it's like coming out really nicely, even if these bunny's arms are giving me a bit of headache. Nice. I also love this one that had like the hat squished. I'm not making dinner. Oh, yeah, it's like the bunnies. Yeah, they are definitely doing some dinner. It's carrot soup. And for me, it feels like they're having big family coming over because they have so big pot there. Actually, knowing how bunnies work, they probably have really like big family. Now it's running out of ink. But this has surprisingly a lot of ink. Like I could ink it, getting ink almost our entire illustration. Just with the one dip. Levi. One thing I actually noticed with this sailor pen is that this is not so nice to hold in the hand. It's really, even if it has like tapering section here, it's like really start to hurt my hand after a while. I'm quite sensitive to that. I often get like hand cramps from drawing. It was also one reason that got me into fountain pens in the first place. Because I found out that the ballpoint pens were really bad for my hands. I'm just closing the open lines there. I could go and thicken them a little bit, but I'm actually thinking this could have like one more step there. There's one next on there, one there. I know how that goes. Yeah, I was actually thinking to do video about the pen I use for sketching, because it has all the features that make it easy to hold, even if it doesn't look like it. Like this one doesn't have any like squishy grip or anything, but it has like this knurling area, which is like really easy to hold because it's like really grippy material. It's also heavy enough and the diameter sits nicely in the hand. Even if some pens are like, where I have them? Do I have any of them here? Like, I don't think I don't have. But some pens have like, oh, I have one. Have these kind of areas. But even if these are soft and nice to hold, these wear down quite quickly. So in 1 to 2 years in daily use, these are gone. Like literally they are like gone. They just wear out and there will be little pieces getting off of them. Also this plastic, because this is wearing down, so it's like not so durable. This is full metal. So this is something that will last me a lifetime. And this is clutch type of, so when I hold it, it's like spit out the lead. I have been dreaming of the Rotring 600 fountain pen. It's not made anymore, but you can get them used in the eBay. Yeah, and it gets like dust. Also, if you have latex allergy, sometimes these grips have latex in them, so you might get like allergic reaction. But I like this one. It has been my daily use since I got it. I'm a bit more careful here so I don't smudge anything. I think I could, I would want to have some thicken out lines and some weights on the line art, but at the same time I feel I don't have enough knowledge to do that, so I'm leaving that out. 1 sec actually, I heard that Levi wanted to get out. I will let him on the backyard. So yeah, back. It was so bizarre, like I looked outside and there was so much snow. Like, we are in the April and it snowed today, and it was not little snow, it was too much snow. I think it's like 15 centimeters, and we'd like have the old snow as well, so yep, a lot of snow this spring. It's a bit sad because I was wanting to get into like garden stuff soon, but no garden stuff this year. Well, this year, but later. And of course this palette doesn't have orange. So I'm doing space for there. Even if this is a like artist grade palette, I feel it's like it's definitely not my favorite. And I have been thinking like maybe getting the paints out and repurpose the palette, but I try to give it like a fair chance. Like I want to use it a bit more to give the final judgment for it. Because it feels like because the white, I never used that white. I have been using it. I have been like trying to use it for stuff, and the color selection is like really not for me. I'm missing having some brighter colors. These are all quite traditional colors, and I just feel that they are quite limiting as well. And also the reds are super close together. They're almost the same. I would love to have more like lighter red. And like closer to yellow. Also the browns are too similar as well. And I'm not doing pre-wetting on this paper because it's cellulose paper and it dries so quickly that it's no point of doing like pre-wetting. Oh no. Oh no. Yep. I smell poop. So I will be right back and I will be cleaning Levi's poop on the floor. Well, back. And yeah, weird thing is I couldn't find the poop, but I can clearly smell the poop. So either it was just like the fart, or the poop has well hidden. That is also can be the case, or there's a third possibility that Ruka ate it. He has been eating some of the Levi's poop. That's super gross. So I give them 2 bones so they can like hopefully be quiet for a moment. Yeah, I was thinking fart. It's probably, but at the same time the smell was quite strong, so it might be that Levi pooped on the spot. I didn't notice, but also Ruka has been eating Levi's poops inside. That's like really gross thing. I don't know why he does that. He hasn't never been of those bunnies that not bunnies. I'm looking bunny and playing bunnies. Oh no. He has never been one of those dogs that eat the poop. Like I know some dogs do that, but Ruka has never been that type. So I don't know why he is now doing it. For this bunny, I'm actually inspiring from this bunny's coloring. I don't know that has a spot all around it, but I will give him some spots. Yeah, I don't know why Ruka started to do that. He's quite old dog, so he's... I don't know why he does it. He's also really fast on that. Like, it's often that I, like I just notice that there's a smell of poop, and the poop is already gone. So I, have no way of telling Ruka not to eat it. Also, Ruka is type of dog that if he... if he knows that something shouldn't be done, he will definitely do that. He's a bit of like... He's like that. He has always been like that. So I have been quite of like trying not to tell that something is off limits, because that will just like entice Ruka do it more. I can hear some weird noises from downstairs. Like Ruka's eating the bone. Maybe Levi's watching Ruka's bone, so Ruka like tells like, nope, this is mine. They are really good together. They can eat the bones together. Sometimes Levi is like he wants to grab what is on what Ruka has, but Ruka is quite good at telling that nope. But Levi is more persistent than Ruka. Like if I'm feeding them together, Levi will steal Ruka's food, and Ruka will just like back down and let the Levi steal his food. So I'm thinking color of that soup. I'm seeing it could be orange. Not everything that bunnies has is orange, but I'm just somehow thinking it could be orange soup. I'm leaving some white areas there so I can use them as highlight later. Yeah, Levi is still pooping and peeing inside. Exactly. And there's been found anything, and it's most probably like his behavior issue. So, but he wears diapers inside, and I'm okay with that. Even if it gets a bit annoying, like to clean his and wash them and stuff like that. But Levi's so good at like agility that I will definitely keeping him even if he's like still pooping and being inside, because it's like it doesn't bother Levi. That's what is most important for me. Like he doesn't have any kind of pain or stuff like that. He's just not clean dog, I would say. So it's okay for me. It's even if it's annoys, but I have been like bit of like giving up on that thing, because he's already, well, not old, but he's already like should be full. He's like quite full grown already. He's over 1 year old, so actually a year and a half. So I don't expect there to be anything under this way. Like it hasn't been going away at this point, so it will not gone away in the future. I find it like it's still a bit sad, because Levi's breeder was thinking if Levi seems to be good for the like dog spot, she would like to use Levi in the breeding. And of course, if he's having some issues with the indoor like house training, he will not be used. Yeah, and also it's a bit unsanitizing, like especially with the dogs are puppies, and then they pee and poop on the floor. But they are, puppy size puddles and stuff. And Levi is now adult dog, so he well, he still has smallish poops, but of course they are getting larger, and his pee puddles are quite large as well. This is one of those things that I just like have to accept, even if I know it will be like annoyance, for quite a big annoyance, but it is what it is. Also, it's like really I just recently put our rocks back in because I just like having rocks. They feel nice on my feet, and it just means that we have to like use like cleaning service for the rocks more often than normally. It's funny like how my default bunny color is this warm light brown. It's the same color as Bun. I'm also really liking this dot pattern. I heard that Levi ate his bone because I can hear that Levi is walking downstairs and Ruka still has his bone. Ruka is like, Levi! Ruka is type of dog who can like save the bone for 2 weeks. He like really likes to. Okay, now he cannot do that anymore because Levi will eat those. But when he was only dog, he could like save something good bone for 2 weeks, and then suddenly they decided that okay, it's now time to eat it. I like this a lot. I like the almost like the unevenness this color is having. Now my boyfriend came back. I will be soon ending the stream because. So I will be again streaming next week, and if everything goes as planned, I might have this as full-size illustration. But yeah, there we have it. We have the. I was thinking like one extra Sminkapan, but this is the Ox Girl. There we have it. Bunnies doing bunny soup. No, not bunny soup, that sounds brutal. Carrot soup, but soup for the bunnies. And then we have this adorable little bunny and hair. Okay, now they have fight about